everybody. Welcome to Carry Yarn Podcast with me, myself, and I. Terry's not here.
No.
But Terry's here. But not here.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. So we're still separate. And this is episode 6?
Episode 6.
All right.
Are we episode 6? Yay, episode 6.
Yay. Okay, so you can find me on Instagram at Notorious1 and on Ravelry at Notorious-1. Terry, where can they find you?
You can find me at Telola Knits, TELOLA 5. No, that's my email. TELONITS Knits on Instagram and Ravelry. So, yep, there we are.
All right. What are you wearing?
Oh, right away. Yeah, I'm wearing my new sweater that I finished. This is the Blackthorn by Lily Turner. She is Wishbone yarn out of South Africa.
Oh, really?
She's got like about 4 different patterns out right now. They're all sweaters, but I really like them all. So, and I've been working on this for a while.
You did it pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was quick, but
I love it.
It felt like forever.
Can you stand up?
Yeah.
Show us your detail.
So it's really boxy. I like it. It fits really well. I mean, I have better pictures on my Instagram, but what I really like is the color work. And then this is the cable cuff.
Wow.
I like the length of it. And then there's the eyelets up here.
Got a lot going on for it.
And then there's the lace little leaf motif right here. And of course the cable. What I really like is I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I love my yarn choice. I mean, this yarn.
You should brag. Just brag.
This yarn is so beautiful. It's Bay Horse yarn. She's a kind of a new indie dyer. I met her at one of the local yarn stores, and I'm gonna come back. Okay, so Bay Horse yarn. This is the ranunculus colorway, the purple, which is, where do I have it? Thought I had it. Which is this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the apple harvest.
That's the one with a little bit of green in it.
And that's the one with the green left over. Right. So I had to order more yarn for this, but because I thought I was going to be able to do it in 3 for the main color and 1 for this one, but I couldn't. I had to order 1 more, and it's a little bit, I don't know if you could tell, but I had to fade in the last bit.
You can't tell.
I can't really tell.
No.
But I fade from right about here at this point, and you could tell there's a little more green specks in it, and a tad bit darker in person. You can see it if you really look for it, but
no one would ever guess.
And like I was saying, it was like 200 stitches around, or 100 stitches around for the arm, but the arm is like, it's just drapes really nice. This is dressage sock in the Bay Horse yarn, and what it is like
dressage.
5. Yeah, dressage. I don't know horse terms, sorry.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is that this yarn is really soft, and it's 19.5 microns in merino, which makes it really soft, because anything between, I think it's 16 and 19 is the really, really soft stuff. The really, the microns, the little hairs, and this, that's what this is. So it's not itchy. It's like close to skin. I know.
Are you wearing a shirt under it?
I am. I'm just wearing a tank underneath it, but I feel
totally comfortable.
Yeah, it's totally comfortable.
Nice.
But yeah.
I love it. I'm in love with it. I love the way it fits on you. I love the sleeves are so unique. Like, who has color work right there on a sleeve? Like, that's gnarly. And including like the cable and then the way it puffs and then it goes in.
I don't know if you can kind of like the way that my hand is like trying to like stand up taller because I'm short, but yeah, it's like a puffy kind of sleeve. I love it. She has really great designs. Like, I just love her designs.
I need to make something from her.
Yeah. And I just love, like, right now, this is like my favorite like sweater ever.
Yeah. Good.
But like, you know how it is. It's like always your last project is your most favorite thing ever.
Kind of, right?
Yeah.
So cool. Well, then.
Tell me what you're wearing.
Oh, I'm wearing, let's see if I can show you. I knitted this yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
Nice, huh? This is our t-shirt with our logo.
Our t-shirt.
Yeah, you can't see it when I'm sitting down, but that's what I'm wearing. So that's my FO. I don't have any FOs this time. I have something else, but I don't have any knitting FOs right now.
Oh, okay.
So, do you want to share what you're working on? You want to show us where you are?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. Let's get the knitting content out of the way.
Right. Because
go ahead with your what you're working on.
I am working on what we started our little mini cowl together.
Right.
Which is just the same thing.
Christmas doing it with us too.
Right. And I didn't get to knit for quite a few days, and then I took it off, tried it on, and it was short in the armpit area. So I'm only to here.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow.
But I love it.
I love that.
And I'm into the third color. This is one of the third color and one of the second color.
Mm-hmm. You're in the transition.
Yeah, it's in transition, a couple more rows, and then I am adding stitches and just a couple to the front, which I don't necessarily have to do, but I do need to add them in the armpits, and then not adding to the back.
Oh, okay. So you're adding a more so that when it lays on your chest, it'll go over your bust.
Well, I don't really worry about that so much. Okay. It's supposed to be open and not meat.
Right.
But I need some more stitches here. And I don't want to cast on a ton more, so I'm going to go just a little bit, but I don't want the armpits to be low.
Right.
So I am adding a few stitches, like one, here and here, like regular in the pattern.
Uh-huh.
Not really adding to the back.
Right. Got it.
And I'll just do that for a little bit, and then I'll probably cast on more than 4 stitches under the armpit. It's really hard to tell where, like, I'm really used to doing this for other people and on other people at the yarn shop. I'm always like, put it on waist yarn and we'll try it on, and I can go around them, walk around them and look at it, and I can move things around. But for myself, it's hard to do that. Like, at home, it's hard, I think, for everybody to do that. And trying to look in the mirror and like pull it down, and it's just like it's so much easier for me to look for somebody else,
right,
and be like, okay, I think you should try this, this, and this,
right.
And for myself, I'm like,
because you can't see.
I know. I'm like, we'll see, like, literally we'll see how it works. But I love the yarn, of course. Hedgehog, always love Hedgehog, and I love the pattern.
Are you using your the stuff you learned in that one class to make it fit you better?
I was thinking about it. That would be too logical. I'd have to go back and see my notes, because that day is just like 6 hours of talking about measurements. But I was thinking about some of the things that they were talking about in the class.
Yeah.
And I haven't got back to that, but it did cross my mind. But I haven't got there yet. So that's where I am. It took me forever to get back on the needles, but I literally did that Thursday night when we had our Zoom stitching meeting, and that's about it for me.
I want to see the next color that you're doing.
Oh, I forgot to send you a picture of that. Let me grab that.
Is this the juniper?
Yeah, not Jupiter.
Right.
I believe this will be the next color. Ow. This one.
Oh, yeah.
This. Or you put up a picture of it.
Yeah, I did.
And yeah, this is the actual one. So it goes nicely with definitely has the gray undertone.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, what are you doing? You're thinking you're going to do?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think insomnia, but I don't know. I might need to get herring, which is the other hedgehog I was thinking about.
Oh, okay. I'll put a picture of that because I don't
have that one. I think it's a new one. But it's like a gray base, I think, with some purple. It's really pretty. It's probably in a mid-tone level. So that's it for me.
Yeah, I'm not working on anything but the Le Pouf.
Yay. How far you've gotten?
Sorry, I dropped my thing. So I am.
Woo! Look at that.
Right about. Here's the sleeve. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me turn it around too.
Look at that electric purple. Did you do the?
So I did add the leftover remnant like I was talking about. This is La Bien-Aimée. I think this is the peanut butter jelly color.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't even know because I got like a bunch of minis when I was there, and it was to do that one sock that Andrew Mallory. Anyway, leftovers.
Okay.
And I'll put that picture of the sock up here. It's that it's one of her faded socks. It's up to your knee. It's a knee sock.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I wear knee socks, so I don't know why I did it, but it's really pretty sock. So
you made them?
Yes, I did.
Ooh, I want to see those.
But anyway, so this is what color is this? I can't remember, but I'll put it on the down right here. And then this is Oracle, and so I faded that in. And then this is that peanut butter.
Cool.
Whatever you call it, the La Bien-Aimée peanut butter.
I love it.
I think I'll put it down the colors like at the bottom. I don't remember anymore. And then I just wound the Insomnia. That one's gonna go next. So I think it'll look good. It'll look good.
Yeah, that's gonna pick it up really well.
Right. And I'm almost done. And I divided. I still have to divide this one, but I divided them in 50-gram skeins so that I would have enough for my sleeves, so that I don't have to worry that I'm overdoing it, you know?
Right.
So yeah, I gotta fade that one back in, and then yeah, I'm making some progress.
You're like halfway.
Yeah, I think I'm at 5 inches from the armpit right here.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna knit to 10 inches. It says 9.5 in the pattern from the armpit, but I'm gonna knit to 10 and then add the ribbing. And I'm probably gonna do the ribbing in this.
Is that your last color then? That one?
No, it was a graphite.
Oh, graphite your last.
Yeah, this is my last color on that's gonna be on my sleeves.
What are you gonna do your band with?
This is what I'm gonna do my band with.
Nice.
Which is like that dark gray, but it's got like purple and stuff.
Purple.
So it'll pick up the purple. Cause like if it's a sweater that I'm making, it has to be purple. So
right.
I have a choice. Cause I've tried to do other colors and it's no fun.
No fun.
It doesn't make me happy to do it or excited to do it.
Good. I keep going like this when you're holding your sweater up or your yarn. I'm like I could actually move forward and see more. Like I can't.
I do that too, where I'm like, wait, I can't really, and gotta get closer.
Well, yeah, we can't really see you can see yourself pretty good, right?
Yeah, I can see myself.
I can't. I'm like a postage stamp, so
Aw.
it's no big deal. I just can't tell like when I'm holding up something like what's going on really. That's okay though.
I want to know about your bread situation.
Oh, my bread. I'm gonna try and bake today. Or I don't think I'll bake today. I think I have to bake tomorrow because it's got to be overnight in the fridge.
Right. You gotta put the dough together,
Right.
and then it like rests for like 16 hours in the fridge.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be prepping it. I'm waiting for my starter to puff up.
Yeah.
It's I think maybe around 3:00. The thing about having it in the oven, like when you're, instead of on the counter, like we had to do because our houses are colder.
Mm-hmm.
Like my house is not anywhere near 80 degrees.
Yeah.
It's like 65 or.
My house is like 65 inside.
Yeah. So they're in the oven. When they're in the oven, you don't see the rise and the fall that they keep talking about. Like, so for days I've been like peeking at it more often. Like in the beginning, I didn't really check it at all.
Right.
Because it didn't matter. But now I've been like trying to find out when the peak rises so I can catch that and then start the bread.
Mm-hmm.
So I think around 3:00-ish, possibly. Possible.
Right, yeah, you're supposed to put in warm water to the starter.
Yeah.
Or
so anyway.
Room temperature water.
80 degrees.
Yeah.
So.
Whose house is 80 degrees?
I don't know. That's not room temperature where we live.
That would be like, I would die.
I would not want my house 80 degrees. I know.
I don't know. Well, the guy that we're following, he lives in Arizona, so maybe that's why. The guy that's recipes.
Or Albuquerque, I think.
Yeah. Oh, New Mexico, Arizona, same thing.
Yeah. He lives somewhere hot.
Yeah.
Right. And he has all fancy equipment, I'm sure. Like I think he has like proofing things.
If you want to move on to something else, but I kind of wanted to talk to you about something and get your opinion.
Yeah, I got nothing else about bread. I don't know what I'm doing, so. Continue.
Okay. So I have done the bread thing that everybody's doing, but now I'm thinking I've been wanting to learn how to sew for years. What?
I'm excited. I want you to.
I totally want to, but
for how long?
Several years.
Okay.
I'm wanting to know.
Nice.
So, but it's like $400 for a sewing machine. And all the other ones, like I was looking on Joann's and all that. The $100 ones, the beginner ones are like all sold out. They don't have any. I have.
Oh my gosh, they're probably so. Yeah, you're right. They're probably like.
Yeah, I have family who have sewing machines, but I don't want to borrow one. I want to have my own. But I don't really want to spend like $400 on this sewing machine unless I know that I want it. And I don't want to spend my stimulus money on that because.
Well, I got the one I have that I got for Christmas, not the last Christmas, but the one before, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the first sewing machine I ever had. And it was a gift. And I don't believe it was that much. And I really like it. It's cool. It does quilting. It's a brother.
Mm-hmm.
And it does quilting, free motion quilting, which is very cool. You can do on bags and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you could quilt whatever, but anyway, I can give you the picture of the box, and I don't think it's anywhere near $400 for one. And I am totally happy with it. It is a great little machine.
Yeah, see, I want a little one. And I was looking on Amazon, and they're expensive right now.
Well, it's the same size as a regular machine, but I mean, it's a good machine, and it's got a computer, and it does tons of different stitches.
Yeah, I've seen those. And I'm like, should I get the one with the computer?
I wouldn't have known what to pick. Like,
Yeah.
I had wanted a machine for a long time, but I never knew what to get, and I didn't know how to sew. So I'm new. Sewist, whatever. I'm new and fairly self-taught by YouTube tutorials. It's fun. You'll love it. I think you'll love it.
I think I will too. I'm hesitant to spend a lot of money on that right now.
Yeah. I don't think you have to spend a lot to get something good, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, like,
What?
I'll have to think about it. I really want to do it, though.
What do you want to make?
I literally want to make clothes for myself, literally, because I'm 5 foot nothing. Actually, I'm actually 5'2". Okay, but 2 inches are important. So I'm really what I'm trying to say is I'm short, and
You're
so
petite. You're petite.
I'm petite. So most of my clothes do not fit me. Store-bought clothes do not fit me correctly.
Okay.
And that's kind of the reason why I like knitting, because
You could alter to
I
fit.
alter it to fit me. Like everything now that I've made so many sweaters, I know like how long I can knit for the arms, and then and like bracelet length, the perfect.
Right.
No, and while the pattern will say knit, 18 inches and then knit your cuff, and I'm like, I will have sleeves out to here, if I do that.
Yeah.
But I know it's like, so basically what I'm trying to say is I know where I'm at. I know my measurements. I know everything, and that's why I like it. So
you want to tailor some of your own things, or at least you want to be able to alter, like the length of a pair of slacks or jeans or whatever.
Yeah, I want to be able to alter my jeans. I want to be able to buy like a size, even if I don't like move on to making my actual own clothes, but like even like if I was to get a blouse, I'd have to get like a large blouse, right? But I'm wondering, can you cut? Because then if I get a large,
yeah,
the sleeves are always like to here on me. They come up
right.
And I'm like, ugh. So like I roll them up, but it still looks stupid.
You can fix your sleeves and your body length.
Yeah, and the body length is always way like so long. But if I don't, the blouse, the button-down blouses, if I don't get large, it won't close.
And you get the holes that go like this.
Yes.
It's super irritating.
Bend over, and your like boobs are like hanging out, and you're just like,
yeah.
So that's mostly what it was, is that I want to be able to alter my clothes to fit me.
Well, that's cool.
And yeah, and then I watch like this one knitter. I know I mention her all the time, but I watch, her name is Kristen Lahire, but she goes under Vine, and I love her. But she knits and sews. And so she's doing a lot of, right now she's doing a cowl where they're taking historical garments and making them, like she's doing a full-on historical garment. It's a year-long knit-along where she's going to, like an Edwardian outfit she's making herself, like the corset, the undergarments, the everything.
That's so gnarly. She does a lot in that era of sewing, right?
Right, yeah. So I just think, and I just love that stuff. Like I love old-fashioned, vintage-looking stuff. So
there's people that sew whole wardrobes of like the vintage stuff. I've seen stuff more from like the 50s, I would say.
Yeah, I know. I've seen people, they dress vintage day in, day out.
Yeah.
And that is amazing to me.
It is pretty incredible. I would never have the patience for that. Never.
See, I'm figuring I'm at home right now. I should be learning this. I mean, I don't have an excuse. I just don't have the sewing machine or the materials. But then, okay. Then I know myself that I'm going to have to get I'll just get, the sewing machine, but then I'm going to have to get the best fabric, the best cutting mat, the best, because that's how I am with the yarn. I'm like, I have to get the best yarn. I have to have the best needles.
You gotta have your tools. You can't get crappy tools.
Yes.
You can't have crappy material and crappy tools and expect something to come out fabulous.
Right.
So you want to learn to sew?
I want to learn to sew.
Yeah. So yeah, speaking of sewing, I have made, so my FOs are not knitting, but sewing. I have 2 bags I made since we left podcast. And our good friend Lucia has one of them, and we'll put pictures up of them. Of the bag that I made her.
Right.
She got me fabric. She got me 2 fat quarters that she wanted a bag out of. And she asked me to make her a bag that was big, that she could hold her sweaters in, because she totally got into making knitting sweaters. So I made her like a humongous bag. And that was fun. Came out good. And then I made this one, which I've never made a drawstring bag before.
Okay.
First drawstring bag. And I'll show you that.
Oh my gosh. That is so cute. I love that fabric.
Did you see the fabric?
That's the Harajuku fabric or something, right? Like the Japanese fabric?
Yeah, it's Japanese fabric. Friend of mine got it in Hawaii. The fabric on the bottom, the other 2 fabrics I had, these I had, and they went perfect.
Yeah.
So, drawstring. And
show me the handle.
Here's a little handle. That's the scraps that, like to build my stash of fabric. Like, not unlike, like when I got my machine, I was totally into building like a stash. So if I wanted to sew something, I have a little something, right?
Mm-hmm.
To sew with or whatever. And on like Etsy, you can get people who sell scraps of stuff, like a lot of scraps or whatever, a lot meaning like a bag of scraps. And this was one of those. With it.
I love that. What's on the inside?
So the inside is boring. It's just, I did muslin. Because I've got a significant amount of muslin before. I try to keep yardage on hand for lining for a bag in case I don't have something.
Right.
And there's mistakes.
That nobody would see.
No, but knowing me, what I do with everything that I make, right, is I critique it. That's just how I am. I do that with knitting. Right. I go over it and I critique it, and it's not just. I think becoming a knitter, I've let perfectionism go to a point when I'm trying to put something together.
Right.
But I will show you what I love when the seams meet up. Like the seams should meet up, right?
Right. Yeah, that make it look professional. Totally.
But it is like. When the seams are like spot on, like that really gets me happy. It gets me excited. You can buy bags from people who sell them and their seams are not.
Right.
They're not in alignment.
And you're like, really?
Yeah, and you're paying top dollar.
Right.
I get it. I mean, it's easy for seams not to be in alignment, but that bad boy is pretty good right there. That.
Ooh, pretty.
See, so that one I'm happy with. That one met up. I didn't do the best cutting job, I think. So it's like measure twice, cut once, just like carpenters. I have the carpenter, and I know that, right? So, of course, I look it over, and then I'm going to point out all my flaws, right?
Now,
so here it didn't meet up exactly.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Not that big of it. And I was like, I had taken it out once. I seam ripped it and took it out, and I just accepted it. This one I could not get. This side I could not get to go in right. I had tried to ease the fabric, but it was not happening.
Oh, right,
So I
right.
accepted it, and same with that one. And I'm totally okay with that. Um,
But this is your first bag, the drawstring bag, right?
First drawstring bag.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then it goes, whoop. Yay.
Now, how much can you fit in that?
Quite a bit. Let's see. Totally a whole project, like a shawl. I don't think you can fit. It's fairly, I want to say it's a maybe 13 high
Okay.
and 12 and a half wide-ish is what it's supposed to be. Let's see, that's one skein, two skeins,
And a project.
skeins. And I still have room.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and then you could just get your project in that too.
Yeah, you can stuff your project, and it's still not totally full. So I could sit here.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love it. Do you love it?
I love it. I'm happy with it. I would call it a medium size.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, what do I want to say about it? I want to say that this from here has interfacing inside and behind the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
So that's stiff. It'll set up on its own. I did have interfacing going up to here, and then I kept looking at it when it was in pieces, and I'm like, that's going to be too stiff and weird. So I cut it.
Mm-hmm.
So it has no interfacing here. It's just the outside and the lining,
Mm-hmm.
and the bottom part has interfacing. So when I draw,
it'll stand up.
huh?
So it'll stand up.
Yeah, so it stands up on its own, and when I draw string, it's not all crumply here. It's soft here, but it's sturdy here.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool, and yeah, it wasn't hard. It came out good.
Now, is this a pattern that you have?
Yes. This is not a pattern I had. This is a tutorial from a lady I found on YouTube, and she is Confessions of a Homeschooler.
Oh, okay.
On YouTube. You guys can find her there, and I really like her tutorials. She's got good camera work, and she's clear and gives you the steps, and then like in her notes she has the measurements of what you cut something out as. And she has a website, and you can also buy patterns from her too. I think I purchased one of her patterns, but these are a free tutorial.
Oh, nice.
And she has a zippered bag too that I've made. It's called the Squishy Zippered Bag, and that's a good tutorial as well. I think that was possibly my first bag I made. I don't quite remember. And I got a thing for zippers, so I love zippers. Love doing zipper bags. I love pockets. This has no pocket. This pattern actually has a pocket in the front, so you do it here, a pocket. But I didn't want to do a pocket, so I left it out. But I'm happy with it. It's cute. It's fun.
I love it.
And I love this material.
I love it.
It's like a pig with a rainbow.
That is so cute. I love it.
It's so funny. I was sewing it, and my husband Steve's like, "What's that?" He's all, "I like that material." And I was all, "Really?" It's pretty funny. It's got a volcano on it, and I don't even know what's going on. They're partying on an island, apparently, with some sushi, I think.
That's really fun. That's a really fun project.
I needed it because it was bright and fun and shiny.
And happy, yeah.
Yes, and I'm a big fan of Japanese fabrics, and also these ones that I'm learning about. Like, I don't know totally about them, but they call them kawaii.
Oh, right. Right.
It's like the Japanese, but it's like the fun stuff, like the cartoon, like
right.
Like I have a Tokidoki wallet and a Tokidoki backpack.
Mm-hmm.
There's that kind of same vibe, and I like that kind of stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, totally.
That's my FO.
All right. Well, you should be watching Making the Cut then.
What is that?
That is a show on Amazon Prime, and it's, with Heidi Klum and Chris Gunn, and they are known for doing Project Runway.
Yeah.
They're doing their own show called Making the Cut, and I like it a lot more than Project Runway. Totally watch it because they're in Tokyo for part of it right now.
Are they?
They are. They did a lot of like the Harajuku stuff where it's like
Yes.
that fabric that you're
Yes.
showing.
Yes.
So I think you would like that show.
Fun. By the way, Hedgehog has a colorway called that.
Harajuku?
Yeah, and it's super bright pink, and I have it. It's like bubblegum on
And neon, yes.
pink. Yeah. How fun.
Totally. So making the cut, totally watch that.
Okay.
Way better than
I'll
Project
check that out.
because in this version they are allowed to they can send their stuff off to a seamstress, so things aren't going down the runway glued together.
Right.
So I think it makes it a little bit better. It's a better show, I think. Put
Nice.
together more.
Nice.
So anyway, yesterday or Thursday, I was talking with Cindy, and she said that she was making her Rift tea, by what's her name? I forget, but I'll put it down and I'll show a picture of it here. But I was thinking about making one too.
It looks really cute.
And I have leftover yarn.
So this could be a future project.
Yes, this will be a future project.
Future knitting.
Future knitting.
Future
Okay, so this is like leftovers, and this is actually a full skein right here.
Is that gray? Does it have a tint of?
It's like a really light gray, very very light. And this is autumn and indigo leftovers. Right. So it's autumn and indigo fiber. The color is flint, and her sport weight 100% superwash merino, and it's 320 yards, and I have basically 2 skeins of it, so it's like 640 yards, and I don't think I'm gonna have enough to make it.
No.
So I'm debating on whether to go ahead and do it.
Can you get another skein?
I could.
Would it be available?
I could, but with the color might not match.
Right.
So
it's a hand dyer.
It's a hand dyer, so I'm not sure. And it's like bottom up, so it's not like I could just use the darker or the lighter skein.
Yeah.
Just the hem and the sleeve cuffs. So I don't know.
Do you have anything else in that quantity that would be enough? It's fingering weight, right?
Yeah, it's fingering weight, 640 yards.
Do you have anything else in your stash? That much yardage?
I mean, I do, but it's earmarked for other things.
Right.
Cindy did a really nice job. Hers is like a maroon color, and she added length and a little bit more on the sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like about this pattern is that she goes way into depth. Like, you could do a V-neck, you could do a scoop.
Oh, really?
She's got a way of fixing the bicep bigger or smaller. You can add, she tells you how to add length, and it's just, there's bust starts. So it is like, really in depth.
I like that because, for one, there's not, I don't think, that many tees that are patterns. And if you find them, which you can find them, but they're rarely a V-neck. And that's the neckline I like for a tee. Like, that's my favorite neckline. And they're hard to find. So I'm definitely going to check that out.
Yeah, a V, because, like, I don't like being uniboob. When you have a shirt like this, it kind of makes your boobs like look like it's just one unit instead of like a division to separate your boobs.
I'm not familiar with that term.
Well, it looks like if you don't have
like a tube top, what?
Yes, it looks like sometimes when you're in a t-shirt, I don't know, some shirts that I have, like even, especially if they're a scoop net, it looks like I have like one boob. Instead of separated and nice.
Is that because it's too tight?
Probably, yeah. And the way it hangs, I don't know.
You're wearing the wrong size.
Probably.
So bust darts help with that, though.
I do like the V-necks. Me too. So I'm thinking about doing that, and but I want to finish my Le Pouf, and I want to finish I want to get to a certain point, and then I'll pass on for that and see and take the risk.
So are you being monogamous right now?
I am.
Woo!
I'm being a monogamous knitter, and and I think the reason why I am is because it's quick. It's getting there because I'm at the point where like I'm changing colors a lot now. You know,
right?
I can knit for like maybe an hour, and then I'm changing colors.
Right, like the stitching is brainless,
right?
Borderline boring, and I personally can't stand purling a lot in a row. Yeah. It's okay, but like when I purl and when most people purl, their tension is looser.
Right.
So I have to be super mindful of that to make it tighter. And I like cardigans probably more than pullovers. Mm-hmm. So unless I'm going to seek it, like that's my option, obviously, is I got to purl. Mm-hmm. But what you're saying is like what's keeping it interesting and going fast is the fact you're holding two together.
Right.
And the color melting is like what keeps us going, right? Like it's that color change in an hour or whatever you're talking about. Like if it was just one color, we'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Right?
I can't handle this any longer.
I know. But yeah, the color's fun. It makes you want to, it's like kind of what they call, potato chippy, right?
Yeah, potato chip knitting, like one more row, one more row, one more.
Yeah. So can I show you some things that I found or that I like?
Yeah.
You want to do that section of the podcast now, or?
Yeah, I don't have anything that I found.
Okay. So I'm going to show you something I love, and I know you've seen this before. So our friend Lisa works at a chiropractic office, and her best friend is Dr. Dab, and he made this CBD cream. Mm-hmm. And it has no smell. It's unscented. Okay. This is my jar. It's not greasy. And this stuff is the bomb. It works. It's 1,000 milligrams.
So it's actual stuff instead of like the teeny bit that they give you.
Yes, it's actual stuff, not pretend stuff. If you go to the store, even like one of the
health food stores or
hippie stores, is what I call them, they won't have as much milligrams
of CBD in it.
Right. It'll be way less. So you never find one. I've never found one with 1,000. Not saying you can't, but I'm not a doctor. I just play one on our podcast. So don't believe anything I say. But
you like it.
I love it. Everybody who tries it loves it.
Yeah.
And so I get absolutely nothing if you order some.
Lisa.
So I have no reason to say use it other than you should because it works.
Yeah.
And Dr. Dab was so awesome that he gave us a code. So if any of our viewers go in to his website, and we'll put the information up, and anybody wants to order some, you will get 20% off if you use the code YARN.
Yay!
Isn't that nice?
No, but I'm glad that he's doing that. That's really awesome of him.
That is super cool. And what else do I want to say about this? I've had shoulder surgery,
Right.
and elbow surgery, tennis elbow, and then a lot of stuff with my shoulder. I've had actually 2 surgeries on my shoulder. And what helped me recover from my last 2 surgeries was CBD lotion. And I am a big fan of that. And especially this one is the best one I've ever had. And it doesn't smell like weed, people. So,
And it's not going to get high.
No, it's got no THC in it. And, the other ones, I was grateful a friend made me some. And my actually sister made some. But I smell like I was smoking weed. Like, I don't know if people, like when I'm at work, like I'm thinking people must smell this like on me. And that was before like it was legal in California, which that's where we live, so it's legal. I mean, you could buy it at a dispensary, but it wasn't legal to smoke it. But when you put the cream on, you did smell very strong, and this doesn't have that at all.
Oh, okay.
So that's one thing I really like about this.
Yeah, but like living in Santa Cruz, people expect you to smell like weed.
Probably, but I do not. It's not my thing.
Okay. So one of the things I randomly found while being on Ravelry was this pattern booklet from Hudson West. And I will put up a little thing here for it.
Hudson West.
I had to show everybody in our knitting group about it because it is inspired by the Central Coast, which is where we live. And a lot of the patterns are named after places where we live, like Felton and Cabrillo, and there's a bunch of places. There was a couple.
Glenwood, you said, was one.
I'm sorry?
Glenwood was one pattern.
Yes, I like that pattern, by the way. But, and the pictures of the patterns were taken in Santa Cruz and in Felton and
in the places where the pattern's named after, right?
Right.
And I've not even looked at them. So I'm super excited. I'm going to do that later today.
Yeah, they're really, really cool. I especially, let me show you guys, or show you, and then I'll put a picture up.
So if you go on Ravelry and under patterns, can you just punch in what and it'll come up?
Hudson West.
Okay.
I think. Let me find it right here. So H and W. Okay, so here's one. So this is called Fall Creek, and that's, where is that by? That's like up in
Fall Creek is in Felton,
right
above downtown. It's a trail.
So
hiking trail.
So I was thinking about making this one for my husband, but
it's a unisex, right?
Unisex sweater. And where he is at UC Santa Cruz. That's where this picture was taking place. Who said it to me on Knit Night? They're all, you just want to knit that because of the model. I was all, maybe.
He's pretty cute.
He's pretty hot. And this picture is also taken at UC Santa Cruz.
That's cute. That's different.
Yeah, it's.
I'm really excited to check this collection out. I'm glad you found that.
I mean, it is so cool. Like, they have a lot of their silhouettes are really classic silhouettes. They're not like, I don't know, weird. They're just cables and ribbing. A lot. That's mostly what it is. Some textured. And then but the silhouette of this is a little bit different because it's not like a boxy silhouette. It's more like of a balloon silhouette, I guess. So it's a little more modern.
Yeah,
it's a little more modern, but it's not as straight up and down. It's more like,
bouncy.
Yeah, I love the drape of it.
I have to look into that one. That
Yeah.
one's caught my eye.
You definitely. And then there's the Felton, and Nancy and I were talking about this one too. This is definitely a really classic cardigan. With the texture patterns and stuff. And I could totally see Nancy making that because that's kind of like her colors too. She likes those colors.
I can see her wearing that.
Yeah. And the cabling, so pretty.
It's cool.
But anyway, that's one of my crushes. Like I always, and this pattern right here is free right now. The
hat?
The hat.
What's the name of the hat?
The hat is called Red Wing.
Okay.
Oh, and then they have
you mentioned Nancy.
Yes. Oh, she made you a mask.
She made me one, and she made Jax, my son, who loves Africa and all African animals. And it's cheetah print, so she made us matching ones.
That is so cool.
Yes, it is sweet of her.
So, and it's ones too. She made
super comfortable. Yeah, I saw yours on Instagram. So I just want to demonstrate the proper way, okay, not to wear a mask.
Not to wear it.
On your freaking chin, people. What is that?
I don't know. I've seen
everybody's like walking around. Okay, so the mask does not work if you wear it on your chin.
Right.
Okay.
Or on just over your mouth.
Or like this. But I do get the fact that, like, sometimes I'm in the store and I'm like, I can't breathe, like,
yes,
right now. So I'm like I have to get some deep breaths in, like,
right.
Like, yeah, I get why people, but I've seen people who work at stores, you know, like the grocery store, or I don't know, maybe like a pharmacy store, and they're walking around like, just speaking of that, there is one local place that I'm not endorsing in any way or anything like that, or that we are not. It's just the only shop that's open. It's called Santa Cruz Sewing Back on Ocean Street, and you can go there and get mask making stuff. You can also go to Hearts on Seabright, and you can't go there. I think you need to call and put in a pre-order. This is the only place I know that you can stand outside and wait in line and get some little supplies. But I thought it was cool. They're giving everybody one free mask kit.
Oh, cool.
Which I thought was really nice of them. So they give you, this is like, and it's a free pattern. They give you a filter, which this is some kind of vacuum paper. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but that's a filter. They give you the ever hard to find elastic, which is nice. And then you have your fabric, and they even give you a little pipe cleaner.
Oh, for the nose piece.
Yeah, isn't that cool? I thought that was really nice of them.
What's the fabric? I just now.
It's cute, and then they give you something. The interior is soft. It's like soft, and this is just whatever piece I got. And I believe you can buy kits, so this is considered a mask kit. And what I don't know. The man was saying, he's like, we're not saying we have the best mask. This is just a mask. And it's free, so if you're local, stop by the Sewing Back and ask for a free mask kit. And if you need more, you can buy them. I don't know how much they are, but I thought that was cool.
That is great. That's great that they're doing that.
I think it's really good. And you can get some supplies, like I got some little bits of material, and I think they even have elastic right now, which is really hard to find.
Yeah, I would imagine the elastic is hard to find.
Yes. So thank you, Nancy, for my masks. But let me show you my favorite thing.
Okay. Yes. Favorite thing.
I love it.
Okay.
I was in the
Oh, I
grocery
know what
store.
this is already.
Okay, I was in the grocery store and almost died. I was like, seriously? Okay.
That is so awesome.
Look at this. This
You
thing is
explained
awesome.
it to me. I didn't know how awesome that was.
Oh my God. You can't fathom. Okay, so my husband happened to have this beer in, but like, da 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 da. Bam! It unzips. Okay.
So cool.
So this one technically is for their can
Mm-hmm.
beer, but it works perfectly for a bottle.
Right.
Okay. So let's just talk about this thing, man. This thing is I'm so excited. I'm more excited about this than yarn that I got last night. So it's insulated, okay? It has a zipper. It looks just like a down jacket.
It totally does.
It is made so well. Okay, there's even puffy down in here or something. It's not down, but there's material in there that's making this puffy. And the hands are in the pocket. Can you see that good?
Yeah.
And look at the back.
Oh my God. It's got a little label on it.
Yeah, it's called Puffin. We'll put the link up, but it's Puffin something, and now I forget the rest of their little name. But it's cozies, and it's got like
It's got like the insulation in the inside.
yes, I love it. You can hold it like it is the best thing ever. I got mine for like $13 at the store, at our local grocery store, and they have ones on their website that are vests. It's like all like, it's so funny. Okay, so there's vests, right? So it doesn't have these. And that one's supposed to be for a can too, I think. And this one, can or bottle fits it. But the one for bottle is a sleeping bag. It's shaped like a down sleeping bag.
Yay!
And it has like a carabiner on the top. And it's an opener.
Nice.
Okay? So I definitely have to get some of those.
Yes.
You can clip it to your whatever. I love it. It feels like a real jacket. It's very cool. Makes me want to day drink.
You're not already day drinking with homeschooling?
No, but I want to today.
It's Saturday. He's not homeschooling today.
Right? It's Saturday today. So that was my super exciting find.
So that's about all that we have for you guys this week. Thank you for joining us. We had a good time talking to you guys about random crap.
Right?
And we hope you guys are staying safe and taking care of each other, and that you're communicating with everybody that you love and through Zoom like we are. Yeah, so thank you for joining us. And please like and subscribe. We always forget to say that. Please subscribe.
That'll help us and our channel. That'd be awesome.
Yes. Thank you
All
guys.
right, guys.
And we'll see you in a week or so.
All right, be good.
Bye.
Bye.